rambling, and I shouldn't be rambling when I have such a great guest who's written an awesome book. Eve Michaels, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Tiffany.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited to be on your show.
Well, were you supposed to be on yesterday?
I was, and I was dressed so cute for it, too.
Oh, gosh, really?
Yeah, but I'm dressed cute today, too. So.
Okay, good. I can totally see what you're wearing, and you're so cute.
Thank you. Lots of cleavage, tight dress, high heels, red lipstick.
That's how everybody dresses for Playboy.
Well, I dress like that every day.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
Good girl. You know why I have to say good girl, and I love that, and my headset's going in and out, so bear with me for a second.
That's okay.
Is because I like to dress no matter what I'm doing. Even if I go down to the gas station, I still have to have a look to me. Like, I still have to have the sunglasses and the baseball hat and some lip gloss.
Yeah, lipstick and high heels, for me, that's my accessories.
Now tell me about, because I'm sitting here and I know the book, which seems so awesome. It's called Dress Code: Ending Fashion Anarchy. But how did you get inspired, and tell me about yourself? I don't have your biography in front of me, and I'm so curious because I love all the points that we're going to talk about here. And I was like, God, what a great idea. What inspired you to write this?
Well, I got inspired to write the book because I've worked with people my entire career, helping them look better, people all over the world, and there's just a commonality, a problem where they need help with their relationships, so they have more sex and more fun and more sizzle in their life, and they need to look better so they can earn more money. And so I decided to finally write it. Easy to follow, how-to guide, really aimed at Americans, so we can stop looking like a nation of slobs, and guys can stop scratching their heads like, why don't I get laid more often? Well, you might consider how you look. So I decided to just write a book that was easy for men and women to follow, so we can step it up and really look our best and have the relationships, the sex, the success, and the adoration we want to have and deserve to have.
I love that you did that. I really do, because I believe, like, I went to one day, I wasn't working, but I went to therapy, and I had on like this little kind of like black dress that was, it was very Audrey Hepburn.
Oh, nice.
I had my hair up, my little high heels, and she goes, oh, wow. And it was just therapy. She's like, you must have plans after this. And I was like, no, not really. I got to stop by the grocery store. I didn't have my makeup on, but I had the fierce, the sunglasses. And my thing is, I always say to the girls here, because I love to shop and I have so many great things. What am I waiting for to wear them? Just
you sound like you could be my soul sister.
I mean, come on.
Same thing. Every day's a party. Every day is a day to look good and to strut your stuff and to feel amazing and make people feel happy when they look at you. Everybody loves looking at beauty. We
are soul sisters, and I swear I said this because I would come in here and Marie would always go, "Oh my God, you look so good. Where are you going?" And I'm like,
Life.
Trader Joe's.
Life.
Trader Joe's.
Why do people say that in this country? Where are you going?
We
ask people when they look horrible, why are you dressed like that? We don't say anything, but they ask us, where are you going?
Right. I mean, have you ever seen, okay, I'm not going to go there, I don't know where you're from, but.
Beverly Hills, originally.
Oh, well then, hello. Remember the whole Juicy Couture,
Right. Yeah.
But anyways, I love to fly out of Burbank, and I would always see the girls, like these girls that shouldn't be wearing the short skirts with the Ugg boots, and I'm like, it's the middle of summer, and I'm like, pull yourself together. Like, I know we're just getting on an airplane, but you should still look fierce. And I agree with you in that men, we look at that too.
Oh
my gosh.
Completely. Guys don't get it.
Right.
Guys are missing the boat. Why do they think James Bond is so successful getting the babe? Hello.
Hot. Hi, hot.
Yeah, hot. Okay. We look at a guy that's hot.
Well, when did Dress Code: Ending Fashion Anarchy, when did this come out?
It just came out July 4th.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, some of the things, it's like, you know what, this is so funny. You say guys need to realize that having a penis is not enough.
That's right.
How they package that and their entire appearance is what really counts.
Yep.
I noticed that yesterday when I was at the doctor having my panic attack, this guy walked in and he looked so put together. And I couldn't, and by the way, even during a panic attack, I still had a fierce outfit on, you better believe. Because, I was on my way to work.
Okay.
I was on my way to work, and then I thought, well, I could either, stroke out while I'm on the air. I could just stop by the doctor. But I was ready, so I looked cute. And I saw this guy. There were so many guys in the room. But it wasn't even, he had on this really nice T-shirt, a great watch, real nice jeans, a good belt, and these kind of, deck white shoes, half white, and I couldn't stop staring at him.
Yeah,
he just looked
so
hot.
sexy.
Yes.
Guys think they have to have a perfect body or be a perfect, a certain age to be sexy.
No.
That's not true.
It's so not true.
They got to groom and be on their game and look modern. The grooming's everything. My God, we think about that, we women. And guys, they just roll into bed. They haven't washed their face, many of them. They're wearing ugly, the tidy whities that aren't so white and they're so out of style. And they haven't had a pedicure in ages. And we're like, oh, really? You have a great dick. Okay, it's not enough.
It's not enough.
It's not enough to keep it going. And, I want everybody listening to understand there's two ways you can do things in this world, the hard way or the easy way.
Okay.
So I prefer the easy way.
Yeah.
But for men, they need to do it. They need to be hard and smart, hard and get it easy. So the hard-on is one part of it, but the big part of the equation is just draw the women to you. Make your wife excited. Make your girlfriend excited. If you don't have a woman, attract them like flies. I've seen this happen. I've been doing this for more years than I want to tell you, and the guys always say, oh, my God, I'm getting the women. I'm getting the second date. I got the woman of my dreams. My wife wants to have sex again. Hello?
Well, how did you get into being an expert at this? You did you just get tired of looking at thugs?
Well, I've been in the fashion business since I was a teenager, and I owned clothing stores, and I had fashion show business, and then I went and became certified as an image consultant, and I was asked to speak and asked to coach people, and it became almost like I became like a life coach.
Okay, I love it.
Helping people with their relationships and their attitude on money, about money. So one thing led to the other, and I do speaking now all over the world. In fact, I'm going to New York now, and then Asia, and then Europe to speak.
Oh, I love it. I love to travel.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. And always in high heels, of course.
Oh, of course.
Of course. So, guys need to pay attention to how they smell and how they taste and how they look because, we're like a beautiful cake. Guys should think of themselves like this great cake. And who doesn't want to eat and devour an amazing cake,
so
right?
True.
So if it looks amazing, the woman wants to not only eat you, she wants to devour you. You don't have to ask her. She'll just be begging. If I were a guy, I'd want that.
What's a website we should check out? Is it yours?
Yes, Eve Michaels.
EveMichaels.com. But the book is, I'm sure, at Amazon and Barnes & Noble and all
yes, all that.
All the good places.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Because I got to tell you, my hubby is a retired hockey player. And one thing I love about hockey versus, I don't know, basketball, but those guys always had to wear suits to the games and after the game. So, even though they would come out of the locker room still sweating after a shower and everything, but they had the most amazing suits on.
Such a turn on, right?
Oh, my God. And no, I love whatever. Basketball, they have, matching, sweat outfits. But there was something really cool about that good old-fashioned, NHL that they just wear suits, and they look money, and with ties.
That's right.
And
they look so successful.
Oh, it's so sexy, man. Just when I would be waiting for them and down, coming out of the locker room, and to see a whole crew coming out like that, it's hi.
Yeah, it gets you so excited and hot as a woman. You want that guy. I don't know when guys decided to trade a gorgeous suit or a fabulous blazer with an open shirt a la Mad Men style or whatever for rumpled, crumpled, ugly logo T-shirts to give them a belly and awful cargo shorts and plastic sandals. I mean, how do men think this is going to attract anything in their life?
It's so true. And, and the grooming.
Oh.
Hi.
We could talk for 4 hours on grooming,
yes,
right?
Yes, we could.
I mean, would they want us if we smelled skanky and we had chipped up toenails and an ugly no manicure and we smelled bad or we weren't, all cleaned up and we had hair all over? No. They expect us to be all smelling great and looking amazing because men are visual, right?
Yes, totally.
Well,
but so are we.
Most of us are not, seeing impaired. Most of us have eyes too, women, that see, and we want to see this stuff too. We want to get turned on with our eyes.
That is so true.
Right? I mean,
so
we like
true.
when they talk, they talk the shit, if you don't mind me saying that. We love that.
We love
that.
We
want to hear the sweet nothings, but we got to see it too.
Yeah, that's true. Last week, this is funny, I wanted to laugh too because Marie, her new boyfriend, who she completely is in love with, we call him Iron Man. We all went, the bunch of us, because these guys have me doing the half marathon
Really?
The end of October. Oh yes, I'm totally walking it, but I'm gearing up so I don't get picked up in that slag wagon. But we went. And we were all like gross. Like I had on like biker shorts, tennis shoes, my hair up, yes, I put some bronzer on my legs, but whatever. Her guy ahead of time. So he changed because he went running, but then he had clothes that he changed back into. And I was so mad because the rest of us were like, wait a minute. Oh, no. He went and changed into pants and a T-shirt because we went to dinner after that. And I never roll out with tennis shoes. And we were all like scrubby. And he's like, well, I promise we're going to a place where it doesn't matter. But I still felt like everyone was looking at me like, hi.
Exactly.
Hi. Did you just come from the gym? Because I never would be like that, but I was starving, so it didn't matter that night. But I like how he even stepped up and had his outfit in his truck.
That's right. Guys can do that. They can have a little emergency grooming kit. I tell people, have your little grooming kit, so you're ready for anything.
Yes, you
run
can.
in the bathroom and just freshen it all up, and you're ready for that. That woman you might meet or whoever, that business contact. So we got to be in our game. The fact that you felt weird means that you always look good.
I'm sorry, like Marie, honestly, she will say this. She's like, where are you going today? What's the deal? And I'm like, dude, I am only getting older and I've got great clothes and I am going to start wearing them and I have nowhere to go. I'm just wearing them because they're hanging there and I can.
And they make you feel good, right?
And then I'll go home and deal with myself, and whatever I decide to put on there. But yeah, they make me feel good. And I got to tell you, when it's even with business and stuff, it's besides sex.
Right.
Have you ever noticed like well, of course you do. This is why you write about it. And you have the book, by the way, Dress Code, Ending Fashion Anarchy. When you look good getting on an airplane, you get treated better.
Oh, yes.
Like if they're going to upgrade you, it's going to be you.
And if you're going to get better service, that's right.
And if you go to the grocery store and there's like a huge line, guarantee someone will say, I can help you on aisle 3 right now. Like it's just a different, because I've gone out like having to look the other way. I have a 2.5-year-old now, and I don't get the same treatment at all as when I'm like I call it my costume.
That's right. I have a friend who met her husband, by the way, on an airplane in the first class area.
There you go.
She dropped her bag, and she looked, and all of a sudden there's some guy's shoes right next to her. And he tried to talk to her, and she said, no. I'm going through a divorce. I'm not interested. Well, 3 years later, they're happily married.
The shoes.
He just took one look at her. She's always dressed adorably, sexy, amazing woman. He just took one look at her. That was it.
Dunzo.
It was done. It's a true story.
And work, too, right?
Of course.
I mean, you have to represent for that.
Yeah, well, my book is all about that. Stepping it up for yourself, stepping up for your family, your loved one, and for our country. I mean, I'm tired of people looking at us and saying we're a nation of slobs and scratching their heads like, why do Americans dress like this?
I know.
We didn't used to. Until the 90s, we looked good.
Did we? Because, like they say, like, in Paris and places like that, I mean, people look decked. Right?
Oh.
So
the guys throw a scarf around their neck.
Oh, yeah.
And my heart stops a beat.
It's just something.
Yeah.
They have just this
they ooze
thing.
fashion.
Yeah.
And the Italians, Tiffany, the Italian men.
Oh
my God. They seduce women just by the way they walk into a room.
It's so true. When I was in Italy, this was funny. I was doing Wild On. I was in Italy. What was in at the time were like hot red skinny jeans.
Whoa.
Yeah, but I was like in Capri and Sardinia, right. So it was like all these. But I'm saying it was like, wow. You know how guys back in the States would have gotten made fun of for that.
Yeah.
These hottest guys over there were just wearing them, and it was like that's what they were wearing, and they owned it.
Men here are until recently have been really afraid of color, whereas the Germans and the French, the Italians have always been into color. Spanish too. They're not intimidated to wear red pants, orange pants, green pants. They feel secure in their masculinity.
I love that. Why are we so upset? We're kind of like that. We're uptight with that and sex here.
Oh, yes.
We're, as great as this place is that we live, and I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. It's like, come on, everybody, just whatever. It's a boob. Get over. It's a boob. It's a lime green shirt. What's the big deal?
That's right. We all want sex, but we don't want to talk about it.
So you go overseas to talk about this.
I talk about image and stepping it up for your relationships and your success in life all over Asia, Europe. Then we'll be in London, New York. I do it on television, makeovers on television. So it's lots of fun. My mission is to beautify the entire country.
I love you.
Thank you.
You're so awesome. Do you still have stores here?
No.
Oh,
now I'm busy traveling and teaching and speaking and inspiring.
I love that.
And getting guys to get on their game. Come on, guys. Every man can look so handsome if he just polishes himself up and gets clothes that fit him right. And this national obsession, can you explain this to me? Because I have a chapter in my book called Comfort and Style Are Not Enemies.
Tell me.
And I don't get why people in this country think they got to be comfortable. If I hear one more person say, I just want to be comfortable, I'm going to smack them. Because I tell people, and I'm sure you feel the same, I tell women, when I'm in high heels and I walk down the street and I'm dressed, really great and fashionable, and my makeup's right, my hair's right, I'm strutting in those high heels that are comfortable, and every guy turns around to look at who I am, and I get the respect, that's really comfortable to me.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I define comfort.
I'm with you, girl.
And if guys would only realize they're shooting themselves in the foot, because if they stepped up their game, grooming and image, and found clothes that fit them and colors that flattered them, made their shoulders look broader, just diminished their tummies and showed their rear ends as shaped nicely and all of that, and really look successful, they would become that. Because as you project and as you think, so you shall be. And so if you project sloppiness and I don't care, that's what you're going to get more of.
I so agree. Eve Michaels, my wonderful guest, by the way, author of the new book, Dress Code, Ending Fashion Anarchy. Her website is evemichaels.com. She's out there to help you. She's talking. She's making the world better. And I agree. Listen, not to be conceited, but there are those days where you can put on your little outfit and you feel like you could get anything you need in the world, walking down the street. It's
true.
like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
true.
Yeah. Sometimes I get, I'm funny because I don't know, I'm paranoid. That's probably why I was at the doctor yesterday, because anxiety. But sometimes I always feel like people are looking at me in a bad way.
Oh, they're probably just jealous because you're amazing looking.
And Marie's so funny because, I just went to New York to do some stuff, and I went to, I got some outfits that I love, and they were totally New York, and I wore them on radio, and I wore them at the Museum of Sex. And yes, I had on this great outfit, and I walked into some fancy restaurant at the bottom of the building for Sirius XM.
Right.
And it was a business crowd. It was all the up, really, okay? And I was fierce. I'm sorry, but I did sit down, and I called Marie because I sat down to have a cup of soup before I did radio. And I said, come get me now. I'm feeling insecure, because all the women were like, dropping. I think, I was a little, I went to Patricia Fields that day.
Oh.
Yeah, the day before. And I made
she's my idol.
Oh my God. I made my best new queen boyfriend there, who was just like, you're like dressing Barbie. And I let him put outfits together. Of course they were wild. They were so like Sex in the City, but I was so excited about him. But yeah, it got to me after a little bit. I said, can you come walk with me? I don't want to be alone. It was
because people get jealous when somebody is confident enough to strut their stuff and have a unique fashion sense. And I don't think we need to apologize for that.
Yeah,
I don't see people. Tiffany, when you're in a restaurant and somebody sits down and they're showing their butt crack, and it's a butt crack you really don't want to see.
Oh yeah.
Or their grubby toenails in ugly flip flops while you're eating. Do we walk over and say, "Excuse me, I'm glaring at you. You're ruining my lunch"? No. We who dress well have to just suck it up and be quiet. And let everybody offend us. You know what? I don't apologize for looking good.
Thank you. But I've said that too. I said, you know what? Honestly, you could look really fierce, and if you look like you should be wearing it and you look good wearing it, you will get totally stared at. But you could walk in, like my family's in Phoenix. Okay. And like I'll wear something that's very I don't know, current out here. It's not showing any skin, but it might be, I don't know, whatever. And I'll walk into the grocery store and there's these women that have on cut off jean shorts and bikini tops and flip flops with their raggedy toenails, and no one even gives them a second look. But they give me dirty looks. That's when it doesn't make sense.
Because you have the audacity to love yourself and look good.
Thank you. But I'm the outcast there. So that's when it bothers me. It's just come on, people. But I do agree. I have to say, I'd like to say that I pat myself on the back. I got my husband wearing some really nice clothes. I used to go out with a guy who was Argentine and then a German guy. So it was kind of you said, their fashion, they're used to that.
My first husband was from Argentina. I know about the Argentine men. Yes,
okay,
they can be very handsome.
Very handsome.
The Argentines as a people dress amazing. Anybody wants to learn about fashion, go to Argentina.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, and in Russia, you want to hear this?
Yeah, tell me.
My trainer is from Russia. She said, and this is the truth, I'm not making this up, The women won't be seen out of the house unless they're all done up. That means, like, if they live in an apartment building, you got to throw out the trash outside. They're wearing stiletto heels, lipstick, gorgeous lingerie, hair done, makeup. And I said, why? Why are they, like, to that extreme? She said, well, there's 8 women for every guy. So the competition is fierce and the game is on.
Is that crazy?
Yeah, but I mean, that's the extreme. French women, oh my gosh, won't be seen anywhere. You will not see a French woman in a tracksuit or athletic suit.
No, oh no.
No.
Mm-mm. That's
not
what
happening.
You know, I was saying earlier when we knew you were going to be a guest on the show, Eve Michaels, by the way, my guest, Marie and Sweetie, my other girl that works in here, we were saying how their mamas, like, you know, they're from a different era. Like, they did not leave the house or the bedroom without full makeup done.
That's
full
right.
makeup and fierce. And
Right.
and my best friend, her mom used to sleep in her false eyelashes so her husband didn't have to see her without her lashes.
I've known women like that. Let's talk about what people are wearing to bed. You know, what about what guys are wearing to bed?
Let's talk about that. I don't even know what
Maybe we almost shouldn't because I just had lunch. But really, I mean, what are they thinking? They want us in our cute little nighties, right? And I tell my students that if you put on ugly flannels for a guy, then what you're saying to him is, the door is closed, I have a headache, I'm not interested in you. I don't care. But if you put on a cute little nightie, it always makes a guy feel like you're happy you're in bed with him. And anything could happen, right? Mm-hmm. Well, what about guys? What are they wearing to bed? How many guys put on some nice silk boxers or, you know, just something sexy like some drawstring pants and a great solid or print that kind of slides off their hips and looks amazing? You know, what kind of cologne are they splashing on? What are they doing to get ready for bed? We do. I mean, if we're smart, we women do.
Oh, yeah. I have a routine.
Yeah, me too. So what's going on here? Why don't the guys think their bedwear, their sleepwear is important? They think they just roll in, you know, have a great erection, be a good lover. That's enough. Well, it is maybe in the beginning, but not after you've been together for a while.
I love that you say that. That is true because it's, you know, a lot of guys call me. I mean, it is Playboy. I have a great female audience too, which I'm proud of. But guys will call and go, oh, you know, I want my wife to wear this, that, and the other, and she's put on weight. And I always try to remember to say, have you put on weight? And what are you looking like these days? What are you wearing to bed? I mean, guys will be like, I have a lingerie fetish and I can't get her to put on lingerie or like thigh-high stockings to save my life. And I'm like, well, how, you know, it's not just about us keeping up appearances. What about you?
Yes, amen.
What about the men? So I like that you said that because I'm thinking about my husband and we've been married 7 years, together 9. But yeah, you know, he's I let him get away with a lot. Let's put it that. Like, you know, he'll go to here. He's got great hair. Great hair. He's so lucky to have it. He's just like Boston Irish Catholic, great hair, you know, beautiful scars, like war wounds on his face, but like he wants to wear hats all the time. Baseball hats.
And then they take them off and their hair is sweaty and grungy.
It's sweaty and gross and it's right. And I'm like this, listen, you have great hair. Why? Okay, you could be bald. There's people that are bald that wear hats constantly because, you know, but you've got great hair. And if you know I love your hair at a certain length and why do you insist on wearing a baseball hat?
Well, you know what? Guys, listen up to this. Because,
I mean,
you know, you know how guys don't take hints, but they expect us to get hints? It's like, how many times does your woman have to tell you, hair turns me on, or when you wear a suit, it turns me on, or when you come to bed smelling and looking great, it turns me on, and the guys are like, yeah. And then, well, why aren't I getting laid more? Well, pay attention.
Big deal.
Well, it's like, what do we have to do, clunk you on the head?
Yeah, no, and this is what you talk about in the book, too. It's like, it goes from work, it's
your attitude about yourself.
There you go.
That translates. I want to say I had this client named Rick.
Yes.
And he's amazing, lives in Seattle, does very well, handsome guy, blah, blah, blah. Couldn't get a second date to save his life. So his friend had worked with me, and he decided to hire me and to do some private consulting. Mm-hmm. And I taught him how to dress right and also taught him how to treat a woman, how to, you know, pull her chair out and open the door and be a gentleman and how to dress and, you know, the right underwear and everything. Well, he goes back to Seattle. He couldn't believe it. He was not only getting second dates, third dates. He said women were throwing themselves at him. I'm not lying. This is a true story.
I love that.
Story. He wrote me a lot of testimonials. And now he's with his dream girl, and his income went sky high, and he's living this incredible, gorgeous, expensive, high-rise apartment that he'd only dreamed of before with the woman that he loves. So it all turned out great. but I hear story after story of this people, because, it's what you project, Tiffany, right? That's on the inside, how great you are, you project it, you show people that you respect yourself. And also, I'm going to tell you a little secret.
Yeah, tell.
Therapist told me this years ago. I had this therapist 20 years ago, maybe longer. She always dressed great. She said, Eve, there's been studies that show that people who dress really well and pay attention to detail are better lovers.
I can believe that.
So if you're a great lover, why not show it by paying attention to how you look?
That's the truth. It really is the truth. So,
yeah,
I think it takes, like I said, when you're in a relationship, it takes both of you.
Absolutely.
If you expect one person to do it, you need to do it yourself.
Yeah, you know what? I always say to my husband when he doesn't stay on his game, I'll say, honey, would you have looked like that on our first date?
Thank you.
When we were first dating and he gets red in the face, no, of course not. Well, hello.
Yeah. Well, here's what I love. Mine will say this. Okay, this really bothers me because he met me doing the show. He met me when I was doing TV. And so, but to this day, he'll go, why are you getting so dolled up? You just do radio. And I'm like, when have I never? Or he's like, why are you getting all... Right. And he goes, why are you looking so sexy or cute today? And I'm like, when do I not? I love saying that. He's
probably worried that you've got some guy meeting you
at the office. He does. I mean, I had breakfast with my ex, who's like a friend for 15, 20 years this morning. And it's like, he goes, oh, something about what I was wearing. And I go, dude, like I dress like this every day, but they just tend to notice it when it's a little, you know what I mean? You have something planned, or where are you going? Why are you dressed like that? And I go, when am I not dressed like this?
Yeah, sometimes my husband says the same thing to me. I go, I'm just, where are you going? Nowhere, life.
The same.
Why are you dressed like that? Because it makes me feel happy.
Thank you.
So I think guys need to start incorporating that. And you know what? If men would really look around and see the guys who are doing it, and what's happening now in film and on TV with that whole dressed well, Mad Men, James Bond look coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Sport coats for everything.
Yep.
Casual sport coats with denims, with T-shirts. If they would just, see the street fashion starting to step up, they would get, they would start doing it too. And I think we have to stop putting our heads in the sand like we're, ostriches, and realize that image matters, and how we project ourselves, how we're perceived is how we're received, whether that's in the bedroom, out of the bedroom, in the boardroom. It matters.
It matters.
If anybody wants to learn an easy-to-follow method, just if they would read the book, and I'm not trying to be obnoxious, read my book.
No, go get the book.
Where are you going to learn this? If you want to look better, what are you going to trust? A salesperson that you don't even know?
Right.
To entrust them with doing a makeover on you? No, right. You got to be, and I love salespeople, believe me. I was in sales for years when I was young, no problem. But I'm saying is get the education you need to empower yourself so you can help them make wise decisions with you about how you should invest your money, how your hair should be done, what colors you should wear, what eyeglasses, what shoes, and learn how to follow trends so you don't look like a dinosaur, because most guys, their cell phone and their computer is more modern than their image.
That's so true.
Right?
That is so true.
Would you see a guy walking around with a cell phone 5 years old?
Like one of those block phones?
Yeah, no way.
Although I think, isn't that funny though that you can buy those phones now that plug into your cell phone that look like the old?
I have a red one.
I want one so bad. Those are so groovy.
They are. You wear red high heels.
Yes.
Or pink. Oh, we're getting off track. But
okay, that's so hot though.
Right? But
yeah.
So where were we?
We're just men you just have to follow through. And
yeah, you got to just, if you wouldn't carry around a clunky, out of style cell phone, why would you walk around every day looking schlumpy and out of style? Why?
You know what, Eve? This is so. I used to travel with this person, work-wise, and he had the biggest blackhead on the side of his nose.
Oh,
so big, and so I could.
Did he let you pop it?
Dude, I was so embarrassed to say anything, but I could not look at him when I talked because I just wanted to take like a pen. It was so big I could have taken a pen and just flicked it out.
Oh God!
Oh, finally, just one day it was gone, and I was like, "Thank you." Because I would just get this. I would skeeve. Same with hair. Let's just get rid of our hair.
Oh, can we talk about the guys with the ear hair?
Oh, please.
You know, they don't, they have these little bushy, woolly things in their ears and their nose, and their eyebrows, if you brush them up, they go halfway up their forehead. Guys, it's not appealing. You want her to want you. You want her to get close. You want her to lick you on your ear. You want her to get sexy with you. Trim it all up. Oh, my God, if we were hairy like that, you wouldn't touch us.
That's so true. What do you think they do it because they think they don't need to, or they just, it's not in their genetic? Okay.
They don't even notice. No one's ever taught them. They have no idea. I know famous dentists, world famous dentists. I go to them and they've got the ear hair. And
oh, no.
And I say, are you serious? Talk about, dude, doctor, are you serious? You're in people's faces. You're wearing a $3,000 outfit and you have ear hair? Oh.
Did you say that?
2 weeks ago. I go, you are a hairy beast. You have to trim it every day.
How do you
rooter?
Now, how did you get, you're so funny. How did you get to be like, because I want to be like that. I want to say stuff like, well, if this is how you eat with your mouth open, showing your food, no wonder. But I don't have the balls to do it.
Well,
did you get good at this, or was it naturally in you to say, oh my God, well, please shave that hair?
Well, I do it when it's going to help people. Listen, I don't do it with strangers on the street because I probably wouldn't live a long life, you know.
Yeah, they'd be like, clobber.
But when I'm helping someone, or I felt bad because if this is hurting his income, people are thinking, and I'm not the only one. I was like, how could you not notice this? You're in, this field. You're in people's faces, beautifying their smiles. Hello. So what I'm saying is, even someone very artistic and educated, a guy doesn't notice this. So everybody listening, just Grooming 101. I have a whole list in the book. Grooming 101. You got to check everything from head to toe. Look in the rear view mirror. Look at the side. When you get older, less hair on the head. It grows in the ears, the eyebrows, in the nose. Clean it all up. Clean up the back of your neck. We don't want to get near you and you're on top of us making love and our neck. Your neck is full of scruffy hairs and our face is in it. No, thank you.
I carry it. I carry tweezers in my car.
I do too.
And when I get in the sun, I look around and I go, oh my goodness gracious, clink, clink, clink.
Yeah.
The sunlight is the best thing. In your mirror in your car, put some Tweezermans in your car and take a look at yourself before you walk in the sunlight, and you will see every hair you do not want on your face.
Yeah, but they can go to men's grooming studios.
There you go.
They're all over now. The Art of the Shave and all these. I'm not trying to do plugs for people.
No.
But there's all these shave places, and they will clean up all your hair, and they'll do a facial, and they'll shape your eyebrows, not to look like a woman, but nice and masculine, but clean, and they'll give you a mani and a pedi, and you guys will feel like $1 million. Well, why can't you do that for yourself?
You have to. I want you guys to go to the website evemichaels.com, but the new book that is out, it's at amazon.com, it's barnesandnoble.com, all kinds of great places. Is Dress Code, Ending Fashion Anarchy. Do you have time for a couple questions?
Sure.
Eve, we got Jeff on the phone who's got a question. Hey, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
How are you?
Pretty good. How are you all doing?
Good.
We're great. What's up?
Okay. Here's the deal. I'm born and raised in Oklahoma, so I wear 90% of the time, I wear cowboy boots that are extremely nice. Jeans are always well-starched. Wear Wranglers. A nice buttoned-up shirt. Make sure... you guys were talking about tweezers. I've got a little mustache trimmer deal for nose hair, ears, everything in my pickup. But you guys are talking about wearing underwear to bed and stuff like that. Now, are you talking like the silk boxers, or what are you guys talking about?
Well, I think so. I don't know about you, Tiffany, but I love silk boxers or drawstring pants. I just don't think guys should wear the underwear they wore all day into bed.
Oh.
It's dirty. It's terrible. Something special in a color that fits you in a way. And ask your woman, if you're married or you have a girlfriend, what kind of underwear turns you on? What do you like? Do you like black? Do you like silk? Do you like prints? Do you want me to come in with a pair of drawstring, pajama pants, or loungewear? What makes you happy? And let her tell you, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, department stores all have fabulous sleepwear now for guys. You just got to go find it. But I'm so happy, Jeff, that you're grooming, and I think cowboys are real sexy.
Aren't they cute?
Yeah, I live in Texas now, in Austin, and I got to tell you, I love those cowboys.
Mm.
Well, another thing, I've got 17 years in the military, so appearances to me is key. 24/7.
Oh, yeah, any ex-military guy I've ever dated, they are so clean, pressed, and groomed.
Yeah, he's crispy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're a good crispy one, Jeff. But
You're a good example.
It's true. Some women are completely grossed out by tidy waist. How about this? What would you say about this, Eve?
What?
Men that wear G-strings.
Well,
I know.
the right guy could. It wouldn't turn me on. I'd be a little like, whoa. But maybe an Italian guy could wear it in front of me. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm usually like, oh, no. But my German guy that I went out with was a model.
He wore them.
Oh, he wore just the black Speedo, the tight. And let me tell you, if anyone was going to ever wear it, it was him.
Well, they got to feel good in it, and they got to, actually.
He modeled it. So,
once
yeah, right?
That wore them. Yeah, I got to admit.
And that's the only
big turn on.
Yeah, that's the only person I ever want to see wearing the black Speedo again in my life. That's it.
I think the guy has to have an amazing lean body, and he has to feel comfortable in it.
No doubt. No doubt. We have another question. Let me see. Where's Sam? Here's Sam. Sam, what's going on?
What's going on, ladies? How y'all doing today?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I just want to I want to get the goats out of the barn. I hear what you're saying, Eddie, about, men should groom themselves and sport coats and all this type of thing, but pretty soon, doing all this, what you're suggesting, pretty soon we're not going to be able to tell a man from a woman.
That's not true. Oh, you're so busted, Sam. That's not true.
I'm a man's man. I'm not going to be,
He doesn't have a sexy voice, first of all. You will never be like a chick, dude.
Listen, nobody's going to confuse you with a woman, but look at all the great film stars and politicians that dress well. John Boehner. I'm not talking politics now, but he's like the modern day political Cary Grant. Guys, he dresses gorgeous. There's nothing more masculine. I
just feel like, a polo shirt and some jeans or some khakis is, as far as,
you should go
out or something, otherwise, T-shirt, jeans, hey.
Listen.
Yeah, tell him.
Sam, I see some young guys wearing white V-neck T-shirts, dark denims, and some great shoes, and their hair is perfect and groomed, and that's all they're wearing is T-shirt and jeans. And they look hot. Because it's so
shiny shoes, though, right?
What?
The shiny shoes, right?
Oh, yeah. Not shiny, but polished, great leather shoes or whatever they're wearing.
I prefer, if I'm in that, I prefer tennis shoes. You see what I'm saying? It's like
then get some stylish
the lines are being blurred, what you're talking about. I just don't, that metrosexual thing, that's not
Sam,
really where life is.
Sam, are you getting all the sex you want?
I'm married. I play sports, so I've had my share of women, and I could tell you a million stories of all.
But are you happy? Like now, your wife is giving you all the attention you want.
Yeah, well, she's pregnant now, so of course, when she feels like she wants some, she'll give me some. But if not, no. But
okay,
just try it a little. Try it a little our way. Just step it up a little and see her reaction. And then if we're wrong, you can tell us. But I think you got to be a little open-minded. That guys in this country just are too sloppy. And let me tell you something. There's a polo shirt, and then there's a polo shirt. You know what I mean, Tiffany?
Yeah, but I do. Here's one thing about Sam. Okay, if you're going to wear tennis shoes, if you're that guy, they cannot be the tennis shoes you walk around, scuff up all day, and wear to work out in. They have to be like
Jordans on.
Yes.
Jordans on.
Yeah.
Like a fresh, bright-colored, hot pair.
Yeah, something really cool looking.
Yes.
But I don't want to put no boat loafers on with no jeans and a V-neck shirt. I ain't gonna wear no V-neck shirt anyway. That's a little feminine to me anyway.
But listen, that's okay. Everybody has their fashion type. What works for one guy doesn't necessarily work for the other. But as long as you're, crisp and on your game, modern, your clothes fit you well, they show off your physique, they turn your woman on, they get you the respect you want, keep it real masculine. There's room. Not everybody needs to be metrosexual. Just look
and if you look anything like your voice sounds, I'm sure you are fine.
You told me that on my birthday.
Okay, is it your birthday?
Oh, and we got a manly guy on his birthday.
He's a Leo. He's a lion. No wonder.
Ooh. Oh, you don't tell Leos how to dress. Sam, I dated a Leo. You don't tell Leos how to dress. They tell you how they're going to dress.
Gemini.
Oh, you're a Gem. Oh, he's a Gemini.
Oh, you're a Gemini.
Oh, that's what I am.
I'm a Gemini. You're a Gemini?
No wonder we all get along.
Oh, Hello. The
Hi.
two faces of all of us.
I'm gonna let y'all go.
All right, go take care of your pregnant wife. Look fierce. Oh, you're a Gemini too?
I know. When's your birthday?
May 25th.
Okay, June 12th.
Okay, Marie, when's your birthday? June what? Marie's a Gemini too. June 5th?
Oh, my gosh.
Wait, hold on. I can't hear you. June 5th.
Really?
I don't know.
When's my birthday?
I'm bad with birthdays.
June 5th.
June 5th. I think my BFF Carol is June 12th. I think that's the same day.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, see.
Well, that means there's many of us on this phone call. Not
There
just
is,
two of us.
you know what? We are just overloaded. No wonder we're, say, ADD and we can hang on to each other. But you know what? Honestly, I do. I agree with everything you have to say. And I think it's so great that you're out there doing this for people.
Thank you. Thank you. And everybody who steps it up is stepping it up not only for themselves, but for the country. Because I want people to come here and go, wow, Americans look like leaders, inventors, innovators. And if we want to be working, we have to look like we're handling work, that we can handle the job.
That's so true.
Right?
Yeah. And I have a lot of women that call and they're like, I just feel like I'm a mom. But it's like, I go, what do you dress like during the day? Well, I don't know. I put on sweats. I got, I have kids. I go, I don't care. Here's the deal. When you start dressing the part, you start feeling the part.
That's right. That's right.
And take the time. Throw something on. Even if you don't have time for eye makeup, put on your sunglasses, but own it. It will
and a lip gloss.
Yes.
Throw on some perfume, a little blush.
Yep.
Put on something that fits you cute, even if it's, your little gym pants.
Yep.
And feel beautiful again and feel sexy. And know that if you run into anybody, you're not going to be embarrassed.
Well, Eve, I am so sorry I wasn't here yesterday, but you have to come in studio one of these days.
I will.
We'll show each other our high heels.
Absolutely.
And our cleavage. I know you're traveling
better, but mine's not bad.
Well, mine's fake, so go figure,
Me too, Gemini.
Oh, really? Girl, okay, girl. Woo, I need new ones. Mine are over 10 years old. It's time for a new pair, but we'll wait later. I'll go in for the overhaul with more than just the boob job. EveMichaels.com is the website. The book that's just come out is Dress Code, Ending Fashion Anarchy. And you guys all want to get it because it's just a good read for everybody and get some pointers out of it. And she's traveling. I'm sure we have all your dates and your schedule of where you're going to be on the website, correct?
I think so, and if it's not, it'll be up there shortly because we just signed up to do this mega tour, so we're very...
Oh, God, give us...
I mean, me and my team, we're excited. I'm excited.
Okay, well, get it up there so all my people can meet you in person and see what you're talking about.
Awesome.
Eve
Thank
Michaels,
you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's amazing.
You're amazing, too, Gemini sister.
Thank you, Soul Sister.
I'll see ya.
See you in our high heels and lipstick.
Yes, we will, baby. See you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye. She's so cute. I should have known she was a Gemini because we were just all over each other. We were like...